Lava flows, the surface of the planet has changed, and they just couldn't see it. Luke turns on the computer and shows them the mountain in the shape of a face while turning on the sound they heard the first time, which he considers to be the key behind this. While waiting to be rescued, Luke figures out that the strange sounds are a repeating set of mathematical symbols and correlates the groups of sounds with a coordinate system, which reveals a model of DNA. Luke thinks that it is a portrait of the creature who created the face, which is not quite human because the model is missing the last pair of chromosomes. However, they still don't understand what this means. Afterward, the team sorts through their supplies and Jim accidentally spills Phil's candy, which reminds him of how they fooled around with the DNA model. This makes him realize that the sounds the face makes and the DNA model that is derived from the sounds isn't a portrait, it's a test, and the face is waiting for an answer to a question. The astronauts on the first mission failed because they didn't add the missing pair of chromosomes to prove they were human. Instead, they pointed the radar and it was interpreted as the wrong answer, so the face became defensive. Now it's up to them to find the right answer, so Jim offers to find out which tones correspond to the missing chromosomes. He wants to record the resulting sound, but Phil and Terry have doubts because if they make a mistake, they'll die like the first crew. However, Jim changes their minds by pointing out that if they leave without finding out, it means their friends have given their lives in vain. At least Luke comes up with an idea. They will stay away from the face, and the recording will be sent along with the remote-controlled camera. The team travels to the mountain and plays the sound source as close to the Martian face as possible. Once the augmented DNA signal ends, they are shocked to see an entrance appearing in the face with a blinding white light coming out of it. The astronauts assume it is some sort of invitation, so Jim, Terry, and Luke go to the face while Phil stays on the ship with orders to leave at the appointed time even if they don't return. When the astronauts enter the white-walled room, the entrance closes behind them and communication with Phil is cut off, meaning they are trapped. Noticing something on his glove, Jim takes it off and confirms here there is an Earth-like atmosphere, so the astronauts carefully remove their helmets, surprised by being able to breathe. Suddenly, an airlock opens behind them, and the team walks inside to find a dark room with a huge three-dimensional projection of the solar system.